Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to my chair yoga class. We're making this week 5, so we're halfway through the term of 10 weeks. So thank you for joining me and to do my class. It goes for about 40 to 50 minutes. So enjoy yourself, enjoy moving your body and taking some time out to do something lovely for yourself and calm the mind. Relaxing the body and calming the mind. So just check our posture first. We try to sit with our feet parallel in alignment with our knees, not sticking out there or out there. So to the best of your ability, remember the number one, well, it's not a rule, I don't like rules, but the number one thing to keep in mind doing these classes is to listen to your body and only do what's right for your body, what feels okay. Don't push yourself. Don't try to do something that feels uncomfortable. Especially don't do anything where you're feeling any pain. So having said that, today the theme of the class is the circulation, very important part of our body. The circulation keeps the blood flowing, nourishing all the organs, the heart's pumping the blood. So we need to keep our heart healthy. The other thing that's called the second heart are the calf muscles. And you can pump the calf muscle, well, just walking does it, but if you're sitting down or standing up, maybe if you're standing up, it's good to hang on to something, and we just come up on our toes and down, and you'll feel those calf muscles engaging, and they're actually pumping the blood up to the heart. Now the feet are the furthest away from the heart, so it's a bit of a way to travel. So doing these movements can certainly help that circulation. So just do that for a few more pumps. Feeling you can come up on your heels as well. And doing yoga is a great way to work on the circulation. Just doing gentle things like this makes a big difference. Moving your body, not sitting still all the time and getting stagnant, the circulation getting stagnant, especially the lymphatic system when we sit around gets very, very, stagnant's a good word, I guess. Okay, the other thing that helps pump blood is doing this with our hands. So using our extremities to move is such a good thing, and making fists is so good, and that's helping pump that blood up to the brain up here, and very beneficial for the brain to have that blood flow, nice nourishing blood flow. So a good thing to do anytime when you're just sitting around, you feel like moving your hands, good for your arthritis. If you've got arthritis like me, good to keep the joints moving. Okay, the other thing that's a good way, these are both great things to do when you wake up in the morning. You can do them in bed. You can just point your feet and flex. Do this with your hands, do a few movements with your hips. Really good. The other good thing to do when you get up in the morning, and I'm going to stand up, and I can see on the screen I haven't got much room, so I'm going to stand back here a little bit. And if you just have your feet as parallel as you can again, and just bend the knees a little bit. I'm not doing that to fit in the screen. That's the way we do it. We bend the knees. We don't want to have rigid knees. And then just start gently shaking the body. You can do this, of course, on a rebounder or a trampoline, but you don't need that. You can just do it yourself. I do it when the kettle's boiling in the morning or my toast is waiting to pop, and just make these nice, gentle shaking movements, especially good for the lymphatic system because it doesn't have a pump the way the heart does. but also good to get the circulation going. Like I said, when we're asleep all night and we're lying still, things get a bit stagnant. So that needs to get moving when we get up. So that's another good thing to do. The other thing you can do, and I don't know if I've got room for here, is to twist around. Again, keeping the knees bent. Oh, see, I'm bumping into the furniture. So you've probably got more room than I've got. And you just go side to side, and that's really good, frees up the lower back. Anyway, back to our seat. And we'll just do a little meditation as we usually do, just to start the class, just to come into ourselves, connect with our body, connect with our breath. So if you'd like to just gently close your eyes or look down at the floor, just taking that little bit of time out, checking your posture, of course. No, it's good to have that nice straight spine, but make sure your shoulders are relaxed. In fact, we'll just do a couple of little rolls, just rolling the shoulders a couple of times, loosening up that part of the body which can get very tight, especially when we get stressed. You can feel it usually in your upper back, the neck and the shoulders. Okay, let's lift the shoulders up to our ears and then drop it. We'll do that a couple more times. Breathing in and lowering the shoulders and letting go. One more and letting go. And now you might like to do a little scan of your body, just noting any parts of the body where you're aware of hanging on to tension. You may have tightness in the body. You might even have pain in your body. So we're just checking in and noting how we're feeling in this moment. And when we're doing our movements, you can be more aware of those parts, especially if you've got any pain, to be very gentle in doing the movements. Okay, we'll take some deep breaths, and it's good to breathe into any of those parts that you've noted where you're holding on to tightness. So breathing in, filling the lungs. When you fill the lungs, the belly naturally expands. Hold it for a second and breathing out. You can breathe out through the nose for this one and get a real sense of letting go. So filling the lungs to the best of your capacity. Expand the belly, hold, and letting go. Let's do that a couple more times if you feel to. Nice deep breath and just letting go of tension. One more. Beautiful. Then let go of the deep breathing, and we'll just bring our awareness to our natural breath, ideally breathing through the nose. Just breathing in gently and breathing out gently. Really feeling that air coming in through the nostrils, that cool air when you breathe in, and that warmer air as you breathe out. Just bring the focus of your mind onto the breath, letting go of other thoughts. I know they'll want to come in, all our plans and our worries and concerns. Just put them aside gently and just focus, bring your main focus to the breath, feeling that air in the nostrils, breathing in and breathing out. And again, on each out breath, really feel that sense of letting go of tension. Feel that sense of stillness in your body now. Feel connected to your body. Relax the muscles in your face. Relax the belly and get a sense of your feet grounded on the floor. We'll take another couple of deep breaths. Again, filling the lungs, letting go as you breathe out. And then when you feel ready, open the eyes and know that our intention now is to do our postures to the best of our ability. There's no perfection here. Progress before perfection is our motto. What I'd like to do, because our theme is circulation, I thought we'd start doing some tapping on our body. Now, if you just use the tips of your fingers and start with your head, just start tapping on the head, just gently on the scalp, and go all over the place. So tapping is a great way to get the energy moving in the body, can release tension. You can bring the fingers down and tap just under those little bony bits at the bottom of the scalp, like that's where we hold a lot of tension. Then start making your way back up the top of the scalp, come down towards the forehead. Then we're going to tap, my hair's getting in the way here, tapping on the forehead. Go across to the temples, down the side of the temples. Just gentle tapping, come across and tapping on the cheekbones, back out to the side, down the side of the jaw. You can come across and tap under the nose on that fleshy part under the nose. Back out to the jawline and down. We can come to the chin, tapping on the chin. And then we're gently going to tap down the throat area, very gently. And just above the collarbones, there's a little fleshy indents there. If you tap there, and we can do some nice deep breaths while we're doing the tapping and letting go on the out breath. So breathing in, you breathe out through the mouth while getting that sense of letting go. Keep going there, a couple more deep breaths. Next one we're going to do, if you can manage it, is get the thumbs and we're going to tap under the armpits. Just under the armpits on the side there where women's bras go there. If you're a man, you're probably not wearing a bra, so just tapping on that part of the body. Deep breaths again, letting go. Might be a little bit tender there, so just be gentle. Okay, and then we're going to tap on the middle of the chest here. We've got the thymus gland sitting under this part. That helps with the immune system, supports the immune system. Another good little practice in the morning. You can just use a gentle fist or the fingertips. Really good way to start the day, stimulating the thymus gland. You can actually do a bit of a Tarzan tap on your chest. A couple of deep breaths. Beautiful. And then we're going to bring the right arm out, start at the top of the shoulder, just cup the left hand and just come down the body and come up the inside of the arm. So breathing in at the top, and breathing out as we come down, breathing in as we come up. And we'll do one more on that side. Down the body and up. And then we'll go to the other arm, starting at the shoulder. Breathing out and breathing in. And we'll do one more. And breathing in. We'll go down the side of the legs. Need to lean over here just as far as you can, up the inside of the legs. Take a deep breath and then let go as we come down. And again, and we'll do one more. There we go. And we'll do a little jog. And just give the hands a little flick. There we go, and then come back to our posture called the tall mountain pose. This posture where we've got a nice straight spine, all our joints are in alignment. Let's roll the shoulders again. And just feel in how your body feels after doing that tapping. Okay, we'll do some movements with our neck. We're just going to do gentle little nods up and down, just as if we're saying yes. Just gently moving those neck vertebrae. Note if you've got any tightness there. If you have any pain, just be very cautious of your movements. Then side to side as if we're saying no. Just feeling that movement in the vertebrae. Feeling the muscles engaging in your neck and your shoulders. Okay, and then come back to center. Let's bring our left arm behind our back. And if you can, if you can't, just bring it down the side of the chair or on the chair. But it's good to just open that shoulder up a little bit. And then we're going to turn to the right as far as we can. Hold it if you can. Feeling that nice stretch, the opening in the shoulder. Breathing in and coming back to center. And we'll go the other way as well. So breathing in and we'll look over to the left. Beautiful. Come back, we'll do one more each side. Breathing in, breathing out. And again, gently coming back. Breathing in and breathing out. And come back to center and just give that arm a nice little swing, and we'll do the other side. Other side behind your back or hanging onto the chair. And just get ready and breathe in, and then we're going to turn over to the left. Feel the nice stretch. Hold it for a second. A couple of seconds, really. Back to center, breathing in, breathing out. The other side, try and relax the shoulder. Gently back, and we'll do it one more each side. Breathing in and gently back. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel a nice stretch. And we'll come back, bring our hands back. Okay. Nice shoulder rolls to complete that movement. We're going to do some more fists with our hands because we are focusing on the circulation. Great way to get the blood pumping up to the brain and up to the heart. Let's do some nice circles with our wrists. You can go the other way. Letting go of tension in the wrists. You can do some really nice free-flowing movements coming up. Just do a bit of self-expression here. You can come out to the side. Stretch your lower back a little bit as we're doing that. Just make it yours. But feeling the nice feeling of the movements. Beautiful. We'll come back. We'll clasp our hands. We're going to push them out, stretch out, and then just bring the palms back towards the heart. Breathing in, breathing out, nice stretch. And bring them back towards the heart. And again, nice stretch. And bring them back. Let's bring the palms up towards the ceiling and stretch up. Nice big stretch. Feel that stretch in the side of the body. Then we're going to breathe in and side stretch over to the right. Gently back. Over to the left. Or each side. Drop the arms and we'll give them a nice swing. Getting all that circulation moving. I like to do this cross one with the arms that gets into the lymphatic glands under the arm. There we go, and then shake it. We'll shake it out. I'm going to sit forward a little bit, and we're just going to keep going with the arms, and we're just going to pretend we're swimming, and we're just going to do the breaststroke. So it's quite a gentle class today, but we're moving the body and getting the circulation moving. Our movements don't have to be big and strenuous. We can do gentle movements. And again, it's very, very hot today where I'm living in the northern rivers of New South Wales. So I don't want to get too hot, and I don't know where you're watching from, but hopefully you're nice and cool. Or just a nice, just right temperature. Let's do overarm. You might find one side's easier to do than the other. I'm finding that with my right side's easier to do than the left. I suppose because I'm right-handed. And we can do backstroke, although I don't know if I can here, but you can do some backstrokes. I'll just have to fit it in with my surroundings. But feeling that in your back, getting nice circulation going, and then just shake it out. And we'll sit back a little bit and calm the body down. We've got a lot going up in our upper body. So we're just sitting back and we're just going to bring the right leg up and stretch and down. And now the left leg up, breathing in and down. And we'll keep going with that movement, feeling the stretch in your thigh. Make sure your back's supported, either by the chair or engaging the core muscles. Just keep going, just gently. If you still feel okay to keep going, of course, you'll be listening to your body and stopping when it feels right for you. This time when we bring the right leg up, we're going to hold it up. If you can't do that, sit forward and put your heel on the floor. So we're going to point and flex the feet. Beautiful. And bring that foot down. We'll do the left foot by pointing and flexing. Remember the nice deep breathing while we're doing the movements. Beautiful. Then bring that foot back. We're going to bring the right foot up again and the left arm. Nice big stretch and down. And then the other side, a big stretch and down. We'll keep going with that movement. Good coordination for the brain, the left and right side of the brain. Having to get it right. We probably don't have to get it right, but because it's quite challenging. I know when we do this in my classes, people sometimes are all over the place, and that's okay. We're just doing our best. But feeling the nice stretch with each side. One more each side. And then what you can try, if it works for you, is two legs and two arms. Nice stretch up. I'm looking at myself in the camera here and I'm all lopsided. Okay, and back and up and stretch. That's better. And down. One more, up. Nice big stretch. Hold it if you can, and even if you can, bring the arms and legs out. Make sure you're leaning on the chair though, supporting your back. If you need to support your neck, put your hands behind and just feel that nice big full body stretch. Breathing deeply a couple of times and then coming back and letting go. Okay. Now we're going to sit halfway on the chair as the best because we're going to be leaning forward. Come into our prayer posture. We're going to do a little sequence here. You could call it a salute to the sun. I think we might have done that last week in a different way, but this is a new one I'm just introducing. So sitting in that prayer posture, getting ready, breathing in, arms up, leaning forward, feeling that nice stretch in your back, upper back and lower back. Bring the hands back up to the knees and straighten the spine and feel that nice stretch. Then we're going to bring the hands out to the front and lean forward. Feeling that, and then bring back into our cactus posture. I was always trying to correct myself. I shouldn't be looking. I should hide the camera. Oh no, I can't hide the camera. You wouldn't see me. Okay. And then we're going to come down and lift up the right leg and stretch it out. And lift it up again and bring it down. Other side, lifting up the left leg. Did I say the right one last time? I'm not sure now. Give it a nice little bend and then down. I think we'll leave it there, but that's a good little sequence to do. We're going to get the band. Again, if you haven't got a band, we're only going to do one little simple move with the band today. We're going to bring it, if you haven't got one, just do the movements without the band. But they are really good for giving you that resistance. So you put the band over the top, close to your knees if you can. Bring it under, bring the two sides under so you've got some tension. Bring the feet close together. And then just open up the knees. I'm thinking if you haven't got a band for resistance, you can use your hands. You can push in with your hands and push out with your knees just to give you some resistance. So breathing nice and deeply with each stretch. Feeling the thighs working. Feeling that in the thighs. We're strengthening our thighs, really important as we age to have, well, strengthen our thighs to the best of our ability. And by doing things like this, they're going to serve you well. Keep you strong in the legs so you'll have more mobility in the future. Also serve you well if you trip and they can correct you before you fall. So very good to do work with the thighs. Feeling it? I'm certainly feeling it. We might make that enough for now. And what we're going to do is just gently lift up the left foot, only a little bit, and bring it down. And the right foot, and bring it down. Keep going. Feeling that again, working the thigh muscles. Hopefully your core muscles are engaged so your back isn't feeling any strain. Lovely, and we'll do a little jog. And then we can take the band off. That's all for the band today, but that's really good. I actually bought myself a Kmart, just a band that's, like a circle all joined together, that I can use doing that. So that's great. You just have it where you sit watching television and every now and then get it out and do a few little stretches. You don't have to do too much. If you did 5 or 10 minutes a day of stretches, you'd be benefiting a lot from that. We're going to come into our goddess posture by moving forward on the chair and bringing the legs and the feet out to the side, feet facing out if you can, and knees over the feet, not like that. But it's hard to keep them there because you start doing other things and they want to come in. But just that's the ideal. That's the goal. Beautiful. Let's do some nice little circles, loosening up the hips. And then we can go the other way. We hold a lot of tightness in our lower back. Most people do. So this is really lovely. As long as you're listening to your body and not overdoing it, it's a lovely way to loosen it up a bit. We'll just come back to our posture. Let's just sit in our prayer posture for a minute just to get that idea of being nice and centered. Couple of deep breaths. If you want to hold the hands up further, again, feeling that nice stretch all through the body, especially if you've got your legs out, they're over the feet. But relax the back, relax the belly, allow the muscles to relax. Okay, and then we'll bring our arms back down. You might be able to feel that energy in your hands. I can feel it pulsing in my hands. So we're going to lean with our right elbow onto our right knee. And you might be able to feel that stretch down here in the lower back. So just hold that, get used to that little stretch, relaxing the muscles. Then we're going to bring the left arm out and bring the hand to the shoulder. And then we can stretch, nice side stretch up and back down. Stretching up, listening to your body. But side stretches are wonderful because in our everyday life, we really don't engage those muscles very much. This time we're going to bring the arm out, and if it's possible for you to come over the arm and hold. If you'd like to look down at the floor, giving the neck a little stretch, let's hold that posture if you can and breathe deeply, relaxing the muscles, especially around the lower back, all down the side of the left side of the torso. Breathing deeply. And when you're ready, pushing on that right arm to center yourself back. We'll give the shoulders a little roll. Beautiful. Other side, leaning with our left elbow on our left knee, right arm up and hand to the shoulder. Nice side stretches, breathing in and breathing out. And if you want to stretch the arm out, bring it up. Pushing back with your left arm, coming back to center. We'll stay in our goddess posture and just do some cat and cow. We've done in the other classes if you've been following my classes. So if this is your first time, the cat and cow is bringing the elbows back, stretching the spine, looking up, and then you gently bring the hands down over the knees and stretch like a cat, pulling the belly button in towards the spine. Let's keep going, just gently. Breathing in, breathing out. You can also engage the pelvic floor muscles when you're doing this cat stretch. Nice to feel that flexibility in the spine. We'll make this the last one. And back to center. And I think we can lean forward, bring our elbows to both our knees this time. Have a little rest. Couple of deep breaths. Now you can hold that there, or if you'd like to bring your hands down your legs as far as you can. You might only go a little way, or hold it there, of course. Come down, just listening to your body, whatever you can do with your body without doing any harm. We can stretch right out. We can bring your hands to the floor if that's possible. You can drop the head, but not advised to drop the head if you've got glaucoma. I like to cross my arms and have them as a little pendulum, and then just feel that lovely big stretch in the whole body. Okay, and then bring the hands to the ankles and start to climb up, just very gently climbing up. Let's do a counter pose. You can hang on to the back of the chair and just stretch the other way. Couple of deep breaths. And then back to center. Let's bring the feet in. Sit back in your chair. Find your back in alignment, but be comfortable. Have your back supported. Roll the shoulders a couple of times. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths, filling the lungs, letting go. If you'd like to close your eyes or look down at the floor, it's just a symbol of cutting out the outside distractions, tuning in more to your body. We're going to be relaxing the body and calming the mind. So we do that by connecting to the breath, A gentle in-breath and out-breath. Breathing through the nose, gently in and gently out. Feeling yourself relax on each out-breath. Feeling yourself starting to even melt into the chair. Get that sense of melting into the chair. The chair's holding you up. You don't have to make any effort at all. We're going to relax different parts of the body. We'll start with the jaw, letting go of tension in the jaw. Just open your mouth slightly and allow that tension to melt away. Relax the eyes and the eye area. Relax the forehead and the whole of the face. Then letting go of tension in the scalp, in the neck, the shoulders, the upper arms, the forearms, the hands and fingers. Relax both the thumbs, the index fingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, and little fingers. Now bring your awareness to the back of the body, letting go in the upper back, the middle back, and the lower back. And relaxing the whole of the spine. Then coming to the front of the body, relaxing the chest, the whole of the chest area, the belly, the hips, the thighs, the kneecaps, the back of the knees, the calf muscles, the shins, ankles, relaxing the feet and the toes, giving the toes a little wriggle. Now consciously relax the whole right side of the body and then the whole left side of the body. And now letting go in the whole body, from the top of the head down to the toes. Feeling yourself letting go, relaxing the body and calming the mind. Just enjoy being in this lovely space, putting things aside, just taking time out for you. For a few more breaths, allowing yourself to let go. Feel your body getting heavier, melting into the chair. You might like to take a couple more deep breaths, and on the out breath, letting go even further. And then when you're ready, just gently open the eyes. You might like to smile if you feel to. I like to finish the classes with the nice movements. They're called the havening technique. It's a beautiful way to relax the body. You rub the palms together gently, rubbing down the face. In fact, you can do any of those three movements, do them together or just one of them. But they're really lovely movements for helping the body relax, calm the mind. Okay, everyone, thank you for joining me today. I'll be doing another class next week. I hope you enjoyed the class where we focused on circulation. So take care, everyone. Enjoy your day. See you next time. Thank you.